Greetings and welcome back, everyone, to Pillars of Eternity, where we have just inherited a keep. I'm very, very pleased by this. It looks like all of
your
you.
breeches, scholar lad.
I beg your pardon?
Oh dear.
Nothing. I said nothing.
It seems that our friend Aloth is having an increasingly harder time on keeping his other personality in check. But all of this will soon be out. I got this is the maze here. Oh, fantastic. Right, okay, well, we are probably going to continue on out of... Oh. Are those that statue's hands, maybe? I thought they were just Ardor stones, but maybe they're actual... Maybe that's the actual fingers from the statue. That's fantastic. But we're going to continue on out of the keep for now. I fancy that we've been in the keep for several episodes. It would be nice to go elsewhere. I think, where on earth am I going? I just don't know. But this appears to be the way out. However, before we go, it seems we have a few conversations. Let's talk with Eder first.
That old watcher. I don't know what I expected, but it sure wasn't that.
You said you had some things you wanted to ask him?
Nah, it's kind of embarrassing now. I just got a dumb idea in my head is all. Don't know why I thought it'd work. It's funny. That's probably the first thing I got my hopes up for in, I don't know, years. At least I got that out of it.
Oh, you did. You were going to ask him in front of me anyway. You may as well tell me now. No reason to be embarrassed. I won't judge. I can't promise that. Come on, I don't like suspense. I'll try. I'll try my best not to judge. Glyndor will do his damnedest not to judge you either.
All right. Guess fair is fair, and you did bring me to see him. Those rumors back in Gilded Vale about my brother, Woden. About how he turned against us and fought for Widewind. Been on my mind for some time now.
Okay.
The thing about Woden was, he always knew what was right, and that's what he'd do. One day he set out to fight for Deerwood against a man claiming to be our god. So I knew that's what I had to do too.
Okay.
It was right. But hearing claims that he died fighting for Raed Saris, that got me worried.
Raed Saris, okay.
Not that he'd chosen the wrong side, but that I had. Didn't seem right what Widewind had in store, but if he really was Aethys...
Those are heavy thoughts to be burdening under there, Eder.
Maybe this old Watcher would know how my brother died. So I could see if it was true. Like he could, I don't know, read it in my soul or something. Use our connection. Told you it was dumb.
That's not dumb. You're right, you should be embarrassed now. Why didn't you ask me for help? Guess because I didn't know you. It's hard to trust a stranger that says he's a watcher.
Of course, I knew the truth deep down. A Watcher's not psychic. I think I just had this idea, and the idea made me feel a certain way, and I didn't want to lose that.
I can certainly appreciate that, Eder. Really, if I wanted to find out about my brother, I shouldn't be starting with watches. I should be starting with records. So why don't you? It took you 15 years to figure that out. You should probably be prepared that there may be no record of your brother's death. Oh, well, we'll ask this, so why don't you? He thinks for a moment, his lips twisted to one side. He raises his eyebrows. If there was anything written down about it, they'd have it in Defiance Bay. They got an archive at that place.
You've done a lot for me already, but if you could see fit to pay that archive a visit with me, well, you know.
I know.
Knowing my luck, the records clerk will go crazy and try to kill me. I'd feel better with you in there with me.
Not a problem, mate. Rightio. Okay, travel with Eder to the records archive. Right, now, Aloth. Let's have a chat. Aloth seems lost in thought. He flinches when you draw near, sucking a sharp breath through his teeth.
What can I do for you?
You can start by explaining what's going on. No, let's not start confrontationally. I am concerned about Aloth, as much as I'm amused by the choice of words when he's someone else, but are you alright?
Of course. Merely processing some of the unusual things we've seen lately.
I mean, that's an acceptable answer. Honestly, if someone who doesn't talk like somebody else every 5 seconds had said that, I'd leave it at that, but...
And if Meowald is to be believed, it would seem you've an uncertain future ahead.
Yes, that's also very true. He was a monster in his past lives. He got what he deserved. No, he didn't. My situation is more dire than I realized. We've got to find this laden key and fast. There's no point in speculating now. He was out of his mind. I don't place stock in the ramblings of a lunatic. Well, I don't think Glindur... I mean, that was a lot of stuff to take in. I've had a bit of time to process what happened in those last episodes. Glindur would be acting right off the back of it. He's barely had time to stop and think. So I imagine he doesn't know what to think.
Perhaps Defiance Bay holds the answers we need.
Yes, that's true. I want to discuss something else. Okay, damn it. He won't tell me about...
I'm here.
Alas! I really want to find out about that. I truly do. What? Who said that? Okay, so I imagine this is the Eastern Barbican. I imagine so. Right, let's go. Okay, Kaidnua. Where can I go to? I can go to the Black Meadow. I can go to the Wood End Plains. I think Wood End Plains is where we're heading to next. 18 hours, my lord! Ye gads is all I have to say. It does give me a chance to have a cup of tea. Or rather, a sip from a cup of tea. Ah, it's night time. Okay, well, you know, that's not terribly bad. We do like skulking around at night. It gives us an opportunity to fight things. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Pugra. Forest Troll. Have we encountered a Pugra before? Bisiri Pugra. We have not. It's an awful lot of forest trolls there. Let's not be hasty now, shall we? That is brave and that is very, very, very stupid. Oh, another monument? Or is this one that I can... it's just another monument, okay. Again, I haven't had anyone ask me to read out any particular engravings, so... Burned Lady. I hope she burned quickly, that she would not have to suffer for very long. Forest Lurker. Let's keep skulking around for now. Okay, well, it looks like we're going to be fighting this Forest Lurker then. Okay, this means you're up, Eater.
All right,
Let's
then.
get you down here. There we go. Right, you get involved. I would like you to switch to your gun and engage. I want you two to engage as well. Glindur, I want you to actually get close and then fight him properly. Okay. Grazed him for 2 crush. Corn's share. Ooh. Hits Eater for 23 crush damage and hits with additional effect. Stuck for 8 seconds. Interrupted Eater. Damn it. Okay, get in there. Eater, if you could knock him down, that would be great. Let's get you a little bit closer. And use that ability. Right, okay. How's the Forest Lurker doing? It's not too terribly well. Let's pull you guys in a little closer, just so that you're close enough to have the various effects. I suspect we should be able to win this fairly quickly. There we go, he's down. Let's drop this on top of him. There we go. Fantastic. Right, I want him down again, please.
Hey.
Well done. Right, another attack, if you will. And... no, actually, I think we're good for now. Just attack him. There we go. It's pretty low down. Dull the edge, blunt the pain. Point, frightened, prone, and dazed. Those effects are about to run out. And he's back in the fight and hit Eater with a fair bit of damage here, but actually didn't manage to do too much. That was well done there, Eater. Managed to avoid a lot of that damage coming in there. Let's keep up the interrupts if we can, please. There we go. Oh no, he hit Glindur. Alright, there we are. Glyndor killed the Forest Lurker. Well done. Forest Lurker is 37%. Wow, we're going to get a lot of EXP off those guys.
Yes?
Alright, let's see what he had. Just an awakened wood. Okay. Well, do you know what I'm thinking, though? It's probably time for us to camp, but we're going to have a look around, see if there's any other big fights, because there may just be a lot of small ones that we can deal with without having to dip into our, like, high-level spells. But that big fight with the 3 forest trolls, don't like that. That looks like death to me, so we're probably going to want to do that one after we've had a rest. Likewise, we're coming up around the other side of it right now, so let's try not to get ourselves pulled into a fight that we don't want to be part of. Be very, very silly of us. Just skirt around the edges, that's right. And in fact, let's speed things up. Oh, there we are, forest troll. Let's grab you. St. Gideon's horn. What we got down here? Ooh, a lion? And it's run off. Okay. That's interesting that the lion just skedaddled, but okay. It's leading us back to its pack. I fancy it probably is. Let's also check on the map where we are. Okay, well, I'm up for this. Let's have a proper look around. There's the lion down there. Let's go up here first. Is this going to be where the pride are? No. No, apparently not. Very well. Just keep exploring this area. This looks interesting. Oh, I thought that was going to be graves. Aha, yes. A pride and a dead traveller, it seems. Okay. Let's just have a poke around here. Glyndor,
I'm here.
See what you can find, because there's probably going to be more than just those 2. Yeah. Springbury. Is it just the 3? Okay, pull back. No, no, no. Oh, sod it. Ah. Balls. Get in there quickly. Eater. Pull back. Pull back. You start shooting. Glyndor can come over there. Well done, Eater. Let's get in there. Okay. Right. Now then, I would like you to just hit these guys with that. Eater, knock one over, and then the other if you can. As you're so close, let's go for close combat. Get in there. And I'm going to wait on this one. There we go. You go ahead and engage. These lines are going down remarkably fast. Okay, what's going on there? You've gone around for Kana, so Kana can turn back and engage you. Right, they're all together, so let's drop another spell on them. Eater, help me with this line. There we go. Right, Glyndor, you work on him. How's our companion doing? Not too terribly badly. Actually, Glyndor, go help him. This one seems a little bit more of a pain. Right, we've got your chance up, so go ahead, get rid of him. And you do the same on that one. There we go, that's what we wanted. Right, you guys get in there.
Yes.
We should be able to take this one down pretty quickly. Fantastic. Glyndor is just wiping things out. It's amazing. And there we go. And again. Haha! And he's healing his endurance when he does it as well, which is the most awesome part.
Yes?
I'll see what I can find.
Well done, everyone. What do we get? Some lion hides. We'll take them. Alright, now let's find out what's going on down here. Waves are roughly chiseled in the stone. They grasp at Andra's beloved moon like something or other. Like curling fingers. Ooh. We have a harvest, a half harvest, sorry. Let's check that out. 9 to 13 slash versus deflection. Speed is fast. Interfering plus 5 deflection. Burning lash. Rending 3 damage bypass. Damage reduction bypass. And it hasn't got much in the way of Well, I'm actually really thinking about this. Much in the way of enchantments. This hunting hatchet has a leather-wrapped wooden handle and a silvered blade covered in finely etched flames. When the blade is coated in the blood of prey or an opponent, the etchings glow a fiery gold, roaring to life even at rest. The hatchet smells faintly of smoke and charred flesh. You get. Okay, well, we're definitely taking that. Either you've already... Good, let's give this one to you. This way you will have a secondary weapon. Well, let's actually have a look at this. It's 19 to 27. 11 to 15, but it's fast. You know what? Why don't I do this? There you go. You're now a dual wielder, much like Glindur is. There we are. Oh, we're getting some really, really interesting looking items now.
Yes?
Okay, well, that was pretty good. Let's move on. And we've got some more lions down here as well. Alright, let's actually have a quick look at EXP. You're fine, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine. Yeah, we've got a little ways before we get our next level. Quite a ways, actually. Generally, you're going to get levels in this game by having quest completions rather than just hunting things down. And I do like that, honestly. I find that really quite a nice take on the game. Oh, where's that other lion gone? Alright. What do we have here? Ooh. A new person. Okay.
Hey.
Come over this way.
Yes.
Ah, is that name... Yes, I believe that name implies that this is someone from... Backers. Yes, it is. In that case, well... Jalen DeMarth. As you near, you feel a vibrant history contained in the essence of this woman's soul. Well, we'll read this one. It's been a while. You see a group of robed figures sitting next to a fire. This woman, much younger and smaller, sits with them. They are discussing travel and making plans, deciding which road will get them to their destination the fastest. A rustling noise catches the attention of the several members of the group, and they stand, watching over the fire, straining against the darkness to see. An enormous shadowy figure makes its way into camp, and the darkness slowly parts against the firelight to reveal who it is. Many members of the group stand, readying weapons. Others quietly invoke their god, preparing spells for battle. The girl looks around, confused, when the man sitting next to her stands, holding out his arms. He chastises the others in the group for not showing the proper hospitality to a stranger. The man walks toward the ogre, hand extended, speaking words of welcome in its own tongue. The ogre stares at the man for a brief moment. Then, with a swiftness seemingly unnatural for a being its size, it swings the club it had been dragging behind itself. It connects with the man's head, causing a wet, crunching sound. The woman, to the girl's right, screams and rushes for the man's aid, covering half the distance before the man has even fallen to the ground. From the darkness all around the group, terrifying and blood-curdling shouts answer the scream of those in the camp as more figures approach through the darkness. Oh, okay. That's what you get for showing hospitality to ogres, I see. Oh, wow. That lion got there. Snuck up on us. Ah, thank goodness, camping supplies. Okay, tucked under a flap of this bedroll is a relic from some kind, a small conch shell. Strung with seaweed.
I shall.
Light,
Okay.
flame, and sound.
That was interesting. Good, good, good. Keep those to yourselves, yes. Now we need to find that lion, and we need to slay it. For it has glorious, glorious EXP for us. I demands the EXP. Well, maybe not demands it, but I want it all the same. Where are you, lion? Are you not over here? Scallywag! He's scarpered! Knew what was best for him, I suppose. Ooh. Okay, who be this? Okay, they are not enemies, it seems. Oh, very well. Let's go and talk with them, shall we? They're going to attack us. They'll attack us anyway, so...
Hush,
Hello.
Itumak. We'll just wait a little longer.
Itumak must be the name... Yes. Ah, that's glorious.
Yes?
Alright, let's slow down time. Can we talk with Itumak? No. Alas. I was gonna say, can we wolf nap Itumak? No. Sagani, let's have a chat. Sagani, a dwarven woman dressed in skins and hides, leans against the road marker. Her face is turned down, her eyes darkened by a thick stripe of face paint. She is sharpening a bone arrowhead with a scrimshaw-handled knife. Her attention, however, is focused on a bear figurine between her feet. A large, white-furred fox standing at her heels looks up at your approach. Oh, it's a fox.
Easy, Itumak. It's not him.
Requirement not met. Scallywag. Who are you waiting for?
Short version? I'm looking for a very, very old friend. I'm not sure what skin he's wearing now, but I'll know him when I see him.
Oh, okay. Your friend is supposed to meet you here. Standing around here is probably not the most productive thing you could do. Can I help you find him? I will find out if he's, like, coming here first.
That's what I heard. Of course, the man who told me so was carrying a staff he claimed was made from dragon bone, but I know Whitewood when I see it.
Okay.
That should have been my first clue, but I had to try something.
Fair enough. Back up. What does this stranger have to do with your friend? Try something? What exactly are you talking about?
The long version.
Okay.
I'm from an island to the far south called Nasitak.
Nasitak.
I came here looking for a village elder, a man we knew as Persok. I'm a hunter back home, so tracking someone wouldn't normally be a problem. But Persok's trail is cold, to say the least.
Okay. Why can't you find him? There can't be that many of your people in the Deerwood. How long have you been looking for Persok? That's true, actually. I mean, if she's only been here for a day, it doesn't seem that unrealistic that she wouldn't be able to find him yet. Her painted brows lower, and her compact, muscular frame sags for just an instant. 5 years, he cat. Okay. Why can't you find him? There can't be that many of your people in the Deerwood. He died when I was still a young girl. Forgot to mention that part, did I? I'm looking for his latest reincarnation, which could be anyone. So you've been searching for 5 years for a stranger you barely remember who could be anyone now.
That about sums it up.
Fair enough. That must be an important duty. Actually, I know how you feel. Yeah, kind of. I imagine that is true, and I think that is probably Glindure's response.
Then you have my sympathies. Hopefully you've got a better lead than I do.
She looks at the Ardra figurine in the dirt. How does that statuette figure into it? She dusts the figurine on her trousers and raises it in her small, flat palm. It's carved in the shape of a bear, smooth and round. The polished Ardra is worn to a dull mat along its arched back and ovoid hunches. A soft glow emanates from within.
Cute, isn't it?
Oh dear.
It belonged to Persok. Before he returned to the wheel, he left a splinter of his soul in it. Something to help us find him later.
As she holds it out to you, you feel wisps of sensation, not quite memories, but traces of someone.
When I left Nasitak, it was completely dark inside. But as I've gotten closer to Persok, it's glowed steadily brighter.
Okay.
Since I've reached the Deerwood, however, it's gotten hard to read. Some days it flickers and goes dark. Others it shines nice and bright, for a few hours. But most of the time it looks just like this.
I could take a look at it.
I've heard that one before. Whole reason I'm standing here is because some so-called watcher from Forkvale told me he could take a look. For a few golden dukes, of course.
Okay.
I was on my way out of the Balmarsh when I heard talk of a traveling mystic who could supposedly see souls. I knew it was a long shot, but what did I have to lose? I went to see this fellow and gave him the Ardra figurine. He made a big show of moaning and rolling his eyes, and after I'd given him 5 golden dukes to lift the shroud, he told me to seek the crossroads in the field between the wolf's lair and the twining trees.
Okay. Go on.
He thought he was being vague, but I know the area well enough to recognize that he meant this place, right between Defiance Bay and Twin Elms. I had a bad taste in my mouth, but my coin was spent and I'd already left an arrow in his knapsack as a friendly warning. Told him I'd come back and leave him with another if it turned out he was giving me the runaround. I've been here a week now. Guess he had the last laugh after all.
I would prefer it if Glindru... Well, she's already mentioned it, but may I see the figurine?
Why?
Everyone has said that to her, but I'm a real watcher. It doesn't seem like a very convincing thing, even though it's the truth. I just want a better look at it.
Fine.
There we
But
go.
if you try to run, just remember that my arrows are faster.
Can't see the figurine. Her capped knuckles grazing your hand. She watches you examine it, wary but curious. You raise the Ardra bear, turning it in the light. As your eyes catch a tiny glinting scratch, the scenery around you melts away. You're standing on a cliff overlooking the water, seeing through eyes that aren't your own. You catch the musk of beasts amidst the fresh scent of vegetation, and your heart beats a little faster. You'll have to watch your step here. You look down just long enough to see a sharp, pale cliff drop into the water hundreds of feet below you. Turn the figurine. I've got it. He's standing on a cliff. I see a vision of cliffs high over the water. Does that sound familiar? Ah, damn it, not high enough perception. Your question is greeted with a shrug and silence. Return the figurine. I've got it. He's standing on a cliff. Alas.
What are you talking about? What just happened?
Looks at the Ardra bear herself, turning it a few times. I'm a real watcher. She blinks at you a few times, calculating. I know this sounds strange, but it's the truth.
You realize I've got no coin to give you, even if I did believe you.
Come with me. I've got other business in the area. We can have a look for Persoc on the way. Take the information or leave it. But good luck to you either way. And stay here for all I care. I've got other things to do. You're more than welcome to come with me if you'd like.
And if this is your idea of a joke, you may be stuck with me for a while. Lead the way.
She tucks the figurine into her pouch, and her fox stands, shaking its pale coat. Fantastic! Okay, the long hunt. We've got another companion. Oh, it's glorious. It looks like we've got a... shaman, druid, something like that. Let's have a look. At the long hunt. Sagani, a dwarf from the southern island of Nasitak, has come to the dry Deerwood searching for the reincarnation of Persoc, an elder from her village. She's been journeying for 5 years now. The other villagers gave her Persoc's Ardra figurine, which contains a piece of his soul. She's been using it to track him, but it's gotten harder to pinpoint his location as she's gotten closer. When she learned that I'm a watcher, she asked for my help. Well, she didn't, actually. When Sagani is travelling with me, my unique sensitivities will allow me to see traces of where Persoc, or whoever he is now, has been. Travel to the cliffs you saw in the vision. When I examined the bear statuette, I felt as though I was standing atop cliffs, overlooking the water. Persoc, whoever he is now, must be here. Okay, am I actually somewhere where those cliffs make sense? I mean, nowhere really looks like it's got cliffs per se, but okay. Well, interesting. Wow, let's have a quick look at you then. First and foremost, you're a ranger. You're not a druid. Very well. Benevolent too. Ah. Active effects: faithful companion, plus 15 defense against dominated attacks, plus 15 defense against confused attacks or charmed. Fine hide armor, hunter's instincts, plus 15 accuracy against wilders, and plus 15 accuracy against primordials. Hunter's instincts, marked prey. Okay, we've already seen that. Marked prey designates a single target as prey, giving the ranger and animal companion a damage bonus against that target. Stalker's link. Long experience fighting together enables the ranger and animal companion to fight as a highly efficient team. The ranger gains an accuracy bonus when fighting any enemy already engaged in by the animal companion. Arctic fox companion. Okay. And wounding shot. As he or she would with fleeing prey, the hunter aims for a spot that will slow the target's enemy progress, hobbling the target, inflicting raw damage over time. Weapon focus: peasants, faithful companion. Okay, well that's actually pretty interesting. Let's see your gear. You got fine dagger and a fine hatchet. You've also got a bow. Fine hunting bow. Have we got a better one for you? Item types. There we go. Probably nothing better. Because these are all slow, whereas that one's fast. And I kind of like that. Fine warbow. Average. A bit more damage though. Yeah, I think I'm going to give you that. There you go. As for other weapons... maybe I will give you that, actually. Seems better for you, honestly. There we are. So we've got fast, not too bad. Okay, you'll have a split of damage types, which is always really, really useful. You can also have the mirrored potion too. Right, okay, I'm actually pretty happy with that. Oh, actually, let's have a quick look at this. Oh, wow. Fine hide armor. That's really nice. Glindur, though. No, I'm actually happy with him having that armor at the moment. Do we have a cloak for you? Yes, we do. You can have this. You can also have a hood. We will see if we've got anything else for you as well. I don't believe we do. Rightio. Okay, we're moving onwards then. Oh, this is fantastic. Right, we've got to adjust our parties a little bit. Ranger, you stay back. The wolf can be a little bit further forward though. That's formation 1. Formation 2 is much the same. The wolf can still stay forward with either though. But on that note, we've got a new companion. I think it's about time we wrap this episode up. We've still got a fair bit in this area to examine. We're, well, not quite halfway through it. Close. But in the next episode, hopefully we'll be able to finish looking through here and then choose our next destination. Maybe go back up there and deal with those enemies. But it's nice to have a full party. Honestly, I'm pretty happy with that. But we'll have to see where this goes in the next episode. I do hope you've enjoyed this one and will be joining me for the next. But until then, do take care.